So someone just hit my bike, and now the whole freaking side of the bike's scraped up and damaged. Go ahead and toss up some video or pictures onto the screen now, showing the extent of it. But so it's Friday. I leave work, go to an appointment, park my bike in the parking lot, and I see there's a couple people in this red car, this red Nissan, parked like sideways against this fence, not like in any parking space, just randomly. I don't even know what they're doing. She's like wiping the back of her car down, or I don't know why. Anyways, I don't think of anything of it, just that they're being kind of weird. Go into my appointment, come out, and immediately I know something's wrong because my bike is facing the wrong way. So I came in, when I parked in my spot, I kind of parked towards the, like pulling into the spot, pointed towards the back of it, or I guess the front, I don't know. The farthest away, where the front of a car would be, I was pointed towards that side, but a little diagonally. But when I came back, my bike was sideways, like perpendicular to the direction of the parking space. And I was like, who turned my bike? Because it was like I had my steering column locked, but my bike was turned a different way than how I left it. I didn't even like guess or second guess myself. So yeah, my bike's turned the wrong way, and I'm walking towards it, and I'm like, oh crap. I see the whole left side of it scraped up all along this front fender. My brand new, I hate this road. It's so terrible. There's bumps all over the place. My brand new ASV lever is scratched up on the end of it. The cover over here, I don't know what it's the cover for. I guess the front sprocket, whatever you would call that cover. That thing's dented, and not dented, but like, it's a big hunk of metal, so it's like all scraped up. The left rear set foot peg broke off. The rear end of one of the pipes on my Toast exhaust is scraped off. Not scraped off, but scraped up. What else? One of the pieces of the rear set is bent. And then I go to the other side, and the right fender has a dent in it. The lower fairing has scrapes on it. They're dented up and kind of like moved into a different position. And that's just, I haven't even looked closely at every little single part, but that's what I've seen so far. I'm sure there's more that I haven't even seen, but already there you're talking about a couple $1,000s at least, even more thousands of dollars in direct damage, but also in the fact that you can't say this is a bike that's never been dropped anymore. Like, when you go to sell a bike, what does anyone want to know or ask, or what do you say when you're selling a bike, or what do you say when you're buying a bike? Hasn't been dropped. I can't ever sell this bike and say it wasn't dropped, because now it has been. It was a perfect bike, and now it's not, because of some idiot who backs into my bike, knocks it over, and damages both freaking sides of it. Back to the story. Luckily, there's this large group of people, because this is right next to this parking lot where this it's not Greyhound. It's called Mega. There's a bus service called Mega Bus here. They have these huge like charter buses with Wi-Fi and whatnot, and they go to like Dallas, Houston, whatever. So they were picking up there. So there's this huge group of people, including these, I guess, like representative people with these like reflective vests on. So I go over there and I was like, "Hey, how long have you been here?" And he's like, "Quite a while." And I'm like, "Do you know what happened to my bike?" And he like half finishes my sentence. He's like, It's like, yeah, this sheriff over here actually saw what happened. So I walk over to him, and he's like, yeah, I saw someone back into your bike, and then they drove around the corner, and I thought they were leaving. So I went over there to get their license plate, but then they parked there. So he's like, this is the girl you want to go over here and talk to. And I go over there, and she's like, hey, just give me a minute. I'm like, no, you just hit my bike. You can talk to me right now. So I guess she runs this little parking lot that's next to the parking lot that I was in, and is the person who's like taking payments for people that are parking in this parking lot. I don't know, but that's why she was there. Well, so we exchange information and whatnot. I get on the phone. She's like not doing any work at all, not calling her insurance. Luckily, she has the same insurance I do, so I give all the information for her to the insurance company, which made it a lot easier since she was doing zero work at all. So yeah, so I give them all my information, explain what I've been informed has happened. But man, I'm so, it pisses me off so much. I mean, my bike was not moving. You saw me park my bike. Like, she looked at me as I parked my bike and as I got off of it and as I left. She knew I was there. And then I don't even know how that happens. How do you run into a bike that you know is there? Like, I can understand if I'm an idiot and I parked super close behind your car when you're not there, and then you come get in your car and you're not paying attention. Yeah, you should be paying attention, but you're not paying attention and you end up backing into my bike. Still your fault, but I can understand doing it. But you knew my bike was there, you saw it, and you just blatantly decided you didn't really care. You're just gonna back into my bike. Another thing that ticks me off is she refused to admit blame. Now I can understand this. I can understand, you know, don't say what happened and whatnot, but the whole time she's like acting completely like it's her fault. She's like, oh, I'll replace this. I'm like, hell no, you're not gonna do anything to my bike. Like, it bothers me that just the fact that they had, her and the guy she was with had to pick my bike up. I don't want anyone else touching my bike unless I give them permission to. Anyways, she was acting this whole time like, yeah, it's my fault, blah, 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 without saying it's my fault. And then she's like, I gotta go to work, I'm really busy. And I'm like, I could be busy right now if you hadn't backed into my bike and caused a long ordeal. It's 7:30 now. I was planning on leaving at like 6:15. So over an hour it's been. My time wasted because you're an idiot, and then you're gonna say, I'm busy, I gotta go. Hell no! So I quickly write down her license plate number just in case I'll need that as well, even though I've got all of her information besides that. These people are so slow. It just made me so mad. Luckily, the sheriff was there and witnessed it happen. He gave me his information. He was like he was not even like a crappy little sheriff. This was like, he gave me his business card. He was SWAT team. This was a sheriff on SWAT team for Travis County in Austin. Like, when he opened up his trunk to give me his business card, he's got like rifle cases and bulletproof vests all over the place. It's kind of legit, but oh my god, people, it makes me so mad. My bike was in perfect condition. If you haven't watched my past videos, especially when I bought my bike, I purchased this bike with less than 3,000 miles on it. It was a 2009. I bought it in 2013 with less than 3,000 miles on it. The guy that had it was a preacher who barely rode it at all. It had zero modifications done to it aside from like fender eliminator. There was no damage to it whatsoever. It was in pristine condition, and now it's ruined. even if I replace all of the parts and you cannot tell that anything's happened to it, it's still not a perfect bike anymore. It makes me so mad when people have zero regard for someone else's property. So I don't know what's gonna happen. I have I can't say no doubt that I'm gonna get compensated because I mean it's insurance companies, but from my experience so far and the situation I'm in, I mean it was my bike was parked. She stayed there, gave me all of information. There was a sheriff there who witnessed it happen. Everything lines up that I should be compensated for it, but will I be compensated enough? Probably not. Because the bike's not totaled. It runs fine. I don't know if there's any underlying damage because I haven't taken the fairings off, so I don't know anything. I don't know if there's any underlying damage that I'm not seeing, but there's already a ton of damage to a lot of different parts, and the value is not anywhere close to what it was without any damage to it. It sucks. That's all I have to say. It sucks so bad. So that's what I've got for you guys. I'm upset, I'm pissed off, and luckily I got some sick photos of it, of the bike in Atlanta in perfect condition, so that's good. But I don't even know where I'm gonna get. I don't want aftermarket fairings. I want the stock OEM original perfect condition fairings on my bike. Like I love the shape of these. I love the graphics that are on this version. I didn't want to make any changes to it. I loved it how it was, but now I'm gonna have to figure out a way to get all that replaced because the bike isn't totaled. I can't just like, oh cool, thanks for all the money insurance, and go get myself a brand new bike. Like I have to replace parts on a damaged bike now. So I don't have anything else to say. I'm just gonna keep on rambling unless I stop this because I'm just upset. So I don't know. Let me know what your thoughts are on it. If you've had something like this happen before, what you ended up doing, like replacement parts, what insurance did for you. Like at least the person was there. At least I got all their insurance information. At least I have a sheriff for a witness. So I got a lot of things going for me, but it still sucks bad. So that's all I got for you guys. I'm gonna go rant to my wife and grumble to myself at home while I watch TV or something. I wanted to go to the gym, but now it's an hour later and I gotta go home, take care of my dogs. So I don't even know if I'm gonna end up doing that. But again, I'm rambling. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace. This is gonna be your chance to ask me any question you guys want. So not something like extensive. I mean, it can be extensive, but it doesn't have to be some super involved question where